The North American Drama Therapy Association describes drama therapy as the intentional use of drama and/or theater processes to achieve therapeutic goals. What you are about to hear is an example of how a drama therapy session would sound. One patient represents anger, while others play various coping mechanisms.
I'm angry and I want to express it somehow.
So you're angry,
Yeah,
are you?
I am.
Let's go
Okay.
punch that
Yeah,
son of a bitch in
okay.
the face. Let's go kick down a door or smash a window.
Okay. I'm angry and I
won't let you be angry. You might hurt someone. I think it's better to keep it buried deep inside. We're not angry. We're fine. We're just fine. In fact, we're happy. Aren't we happy?
I'm angry and I want to express it somehow.
You're angry?
Yeah,
You want to get that out?
Yeah.
Would you like to get the anger out on a tackle dummy?
Yeah,
Wanna
that'd be a
try
good
that?
idea. Yeah.
Okay, 1 second. What I'd like you to do is keep your feet on the ground, make fists, keep your eyes open. Imagine, Tom, that somebody's behind you that you're angry with. You're not going to hurt them. This is not violence. This is about putting your anger on here, not on them. Okay, so when you're ready, you go ahead.
Oh, you're not gonna do that to me no more. I've had enough of that. That's it. It's finished.
Take a breath. How do you feel?
Feel pretty good, actually. Feel the energy left there.
Shilpa Narayan is a student at Simon Fraser University where she's working towards her Bachelor of Arts in Psychology. She looks to become a drama therapist and has already been recognized for her efforts in mental health with a nomination for a Champions of Wellness Award. She told us about her personal battles with mental illness and what she has done to help others with their mental health.
Just one day I remember, asking myself, what's the point of this all? Why am I feeling this way? And then that made me really confused and angry. It's why am I feeling this way? Why me? It's been 6 years now. There has been days where I can't get out of bed. There's been days, especially when I was going through high school, that I couldn't even get myself to go to a class because I was just so anxious. I just wasn't, didn't want to engage in anything. When I first started going through it, is that, I'm weak. I can't, I can't reach out because I don't know how to do it, right? And I think it's because all of this mainstream media that we hear, right? We see all these stories, we see, news articles and stories that sometimes, in my opinion, twist, the advocacy around, right? And then individuals then say, if I were to reach out, would I be judged for it? Would I be, would I not get the help that I need? That stigma was what stopped me in high school to reach out. Right? Because yes, I reached out in elementary school, but I reached out when I was in the 7th grade, and within a few months, I then transitioned into high school. So when I went to high school, I still had those thoughts in the back of my head, if I were to reach out, are they going to judge me? What are they going to think about me? Because in school, I was seen as the individual who was always positive, always, doing everything that I could possibly do, keeping up with my grades. And I said, if I slip and if I don't get good grades, if I don't, if I say no to someone to not do anything, what are they going to think of me, right? And that was the stigma that I had to really get over, right? And I had to learn that, saying no doesn't make you a bad person. Getting a bad grade on something doesn't mean you're a terrible student, right? And I had to learn to put myself first. Looking back, I feel like I'm better with that stigma. I reach out and I tell my story to destigmatize and say, you're no less of a human being if you're going through any kind of challenge in your life. Theater is a very big passion of mine. I've been doing theater ever since I was a little girl, but I really started doing it professionally, and that was the forefront of everything that I did when I started high school in grade 8. I began to be involved with the theater program, and since then I've just really taken it by the reins. I don't think it's necessarily a cure, but it's definitely a coping mechanism, and it's a positive coping mechanism, because in drama you work with a group of individuals, and oftentimes when you see drama, when you see theater, people see it as, you have a script, you memorize it, you perform it, right? But once you really dive into different courses, into different scripts, you start analyzing them, you start to learn about the world around you. You start to learn about people. You start to learn about relationships. It was just like reading up on it. Like I really became interested in the concept one day that what if I were to combine two things that I love, therapy, like talking to individuals, connecting with people, and theater. What can I do to put those two together? And I started, doing research, and there you have it. I saw it as a career because there's art therapy, there's music therapy. They even have sports therapy, a lot of things that I feel if you have a passion for it and if you're dedicated to it, you can definitely be therapeutic.
To learn how a drama therapy session works, we spoke to Brenda Casey, a therapist of over 40 years.
Psychodrama is often done in groups, so they will call somebody in from the audience to portray an animate or an inanimate object within that scene, and they can even have somebody portray something that is invisible. If you set up the scene around chocolate cake, somebody might be the cake, somebody might be the stand that the cake is on, somebody might be the environment in which this cake exists. Okay, so it might be the kitchen, could be the kitchen, or it could be in a bake shop, in the window of a bake shop. And the characterization would be the bake shop window. So the bake shop window might stand there and say, "Come and look inside me. I'm a bake shop, everybody likes me," whatever they might say. Because all of that plays on the person's mind as they're making their decision. They get to understand that it's not just an idea about having a piece of cake, but it's that so many aspects of the society are promoting them to eat cake and not protein.
If it weren't for theater and if it weren't for, the people that I met through theater, I wouldn't be where I am today. I wouldn't, be the individual that I am today. I wouldn't be as open-minded. I wouldn't be as willing to take risks and challenges. So I just want to, take those things that I've learned and show other individuals that